You know the music. It's time for our latest animal adoption journey with Saving Grace. And Molly is back. Molly, you brought the prettiest princess who has just been sitting at my feet the entire time.
I did. This is Columbia. This is Columbia, and I just love her. She came to us. She'd been shot in the hip, we found out, so that's been taken care of. She had, you know, the bullet taken out and sewn up, and she'll always have a special little sway to her walk, but she is lovely.
Whoa, Columbia has more story in her body than any of us do.
She is an OG for sure.
Seriously? Oh my gosh, so do we know anything about how this happened or who did this?
We don't. She was just found like that, and then once we brought her in to Saving Grace, then our vets assessed her and with some x-rays saw that there was a bullet in there and took it out, and she has healed nicely.
Columbia is a survivor.
She is.
You get it, girl. All right, so she's going to be a fabulous addition to someone's family. While you were here, so many people came into the studio. She didn't even flinch.
No, she's very social, and she likes other animals too, other dogs. She's great with all the dogs at Saving Grace. She had a foster home while she went through some of her medical recovery, and they had kids, and she did great with them as well. So,
do you find sometimes animals that have gone through a lot of different procedures or had a lot of medical care, they're used to people kind of poking and prodding and doing things and seem to be a little bit more laid back?
I think sometimes they're grateful for the help. You know, we don't know how long Columbia had lived like that before she came to us, so it wasn't recent, you know, so she had probably had some muscle atrophy, which is why she walks a little funny in the back, just because she had learned to live like that. And then, you know, so it's amazing how much they are just grateful for care and a good place to be.
And she's ready for her forever home with a nice family.
She goes on our sleepover program every weekend. She's been a great sleepover candidate. People love to have her and host her. So yeah, she's a great girl.
You can definitely
She does have a really good personality. I know she looks like she's just sleeping in here, but
see, I'm thinking this is amazing. I mean, just to have an animal, I think, touch you in some way is so comforting. So even just having her on my foot, I'm like, you feel grounded and loving. All right, so there's so many others like Columbia at Saving Grace. Are y'all busy right now?
We are busy. We have a lot of great dogs available for adoption. We always have a lot of fun things going on, you know, with our hiking program, sleepover program, just so many different ways to be involved.
It continues. You had your yoga class.
We had our yoga. That was so fun. It was wonderful. Everybody really enjoyed it.
So can we look forward to more?
Hopefully, we might do one in the fall. We'll definitely do another one in the spring, but hopefully the fall too.
Okay, so
just depending on how much, you know, how much demand we have for it.
Well, I love that you're always adding on different programs, and there's something for everyone. We always talk about that volunteer-wise. Maybe you're not ready to adopt a dog and bring them into your house permanently, but there's so many other opportunities.
There are so many ways, and we 100% depend on volunteers at Saving Grace. So for like a dog like Columbia, it takes somebody to go to the shelter and pick them up, take her to her vet appointments for an x-ray, foster her through her medical care, and then somebody to keep up with all of those records on the back end of that, you know, because we track all of that care and the care each dog gets each day. So putting that in the computer and keeping the records up is something that people who might not want to be on site or might have physical limitations help us out with. So it takes everybody, you know, and then the people that are on site every day, making sure that everybody's taken care of, get their meds, they're fed, cleaned, and meet with all the adopters. So for people who love to be out there and engage with other people, adoption counseling is always a big need too. You get to know the dogs, you get to meet the people, help people find a really good match for them. So it takes everybody.
And there is something for everyone. And something we always hear is the sense of community that everyone who's involved with Saving Grace has and all the new friends they make.
True.
What's the best way to find more information, find where we fit in, or maybe bring Columbia home for ourselves?
So all of our information is on our website at savinggracenc.org or our social media, which is Saving Grace NC.
Well, Molly, we always appreciate you. Columbia is going to make such a fabulous new family member for someone. What a sweetheart. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
You just going to leave her here for us?
I can leave her here. She's got no plans today.
Columbia, you are ours for the day. Definitely check out all the opportunities, savinggrace.org. And of course, thank you to our sponsor, Michael & Son. Stay with us, more My Carolina after the break.
The preceding was sponsored by